Welcome to North 100 Showdown, a Canadian Highlander throwdown. My name is Wheeler, and I'm joined today by Serge.
Glad to be here.
And we're going to play some Canadian Highlander, fighting in a match, best of 3, maybe more. Who knows? What I do know is we couldn't do this and any of the stuff we do here at Loading Ready Run without the support that we receive from patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Thank you so much. Thank you so mulch. That's a good segue to this. Serge, we're playing some lands decks. We're playing lands decks. I'm playing an Abzan lands midrange deck where I do, I don't know, boring midrange stuff, but also strip lock you. That's it. What about you?
So I'm on rug lands, and I do kind of boring mid-range stuff like strip lock you, but red also gets me access to scape shift and valakut. So maybe I'll do wonderful boring stuff like valakut you to death.
So we're kind of doing the same thing, but you're going a bit up and I'm going a bit flat.
I guess so. Man, there's going to be some weird stuff of like, because I can strip lock you, but you can also counter being strip locked, because we'll see what happens.
Yeah, all right.
So I won the die roll.
Yes.
And let's jump right on into this with a Cinderglade tapped.
Okay.
Dude, do you have any idea how many more mountains Scape Shift got access to in the past couple years?
So many.
So many mountains!
God bless triomes, huh? Gonna play an Arid Mesa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think about my life. And then after that, I'm going to fetch. And I'm gonna find a Savannah. And I'll play a Death Ray Chump. Pretty good in the mirror.
Really good in the mirror.
Go ahead.
T1 Deathrite. Makes this wasteland really awkward. I'm just going to say go.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'll play a Gonjo, Seat of the Empire.
Yeah.
And I'd like to exile my Arid Mesa.
Yep.
Adding a green. Tap 2 and play Knight of the Reliquary.
What a start!
Really makes that wasteland bad. Go ahead.
What a start. Well, it's not that bad, because if I get rid of your Forester plains, then
true.
you don't really have anything there, right?
The Knight's a little vulnerable right now, too.
The night is young, and you're so beautiful.
Make me blush.
Hi. I'm going to play Beseju. Look at us playing these new lands that are also spells, but playing them as lands. So this is Beseju who endures. Say go.
Untap.
Yeah.
Draw. I will add a green and a white. I'd like to play Lotus Cobra.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. Cool. Don't worry about it.
I am going to crack or tap my Knight of the Reliquary, sacrificing the Savannah to look for a land.
Yep.
Gotta get back in here in a second.
Yeah. You're grabbing a fetch land for the multiple landfall triggers off your Lotus Cobra?
You bet.
That's good stuff.
I need to figure out which one I want to get, though.
Right. You're like, which land do you fetch into? These lines are really cool.
Yeah, I think Polluted Delta is the most awkward later in the game.
Sure.
So I'm going to grab a Polluted Delta.
Yep.
And I'm going to add a black mana.
One black mana.
Then I'm going to fetch.
Yep, 18.
1, 2, 18. To find a Bayou. And I will add a white mana.
Sure. Yep.
Great. And then I would like to
You're fine.
Because I haven't actually played my land yet.
All right. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to...
Is it another fetch land? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm casting a Tainted Pact for a white and a black. A Tainted Pact that I definitely didn't leave at home on my desk.
Oh, hence the slightly different color saturation?
Yeah, I don't know. There's just a foil gush under there, but it's a Tainted Pact. You have to believe me. So I'm going to exile cards until I stop or hit a duplicate.
Sure.
Only one of those is going to happen.
All right.
Because I'll never stop.
All right. All right.
No. 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 Maybe? No.
Oh, that one hurts to lose. These are exiled, right?
Yeah, they're exiled.
Well, bye-bye Titania.
No. No. Yeah. That one is going to my hand.
All right, Ramanap Excavator is what you've stopped on. Okay. You still haven't played a land for the turn.
Still haven't played a land for the turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to... Wow, I played this turn.
Yeah, this is turn 3.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm going to exile my Savannah.
Response.
Okay.
So you're targeting the Savannah,
Yeah.
green, green, and 1. I'd like to flash an Endurance.
Ooh.
And I'd like to say bye-bye to your graveyard.
Okay. So it gets shuffled and put on the bottom of my library?
When Endurance enters the battlefield, up to one target player puts all cards from their graveyard on the bottom of their library in a random order.
Wow, that's a pretty one, too.
Yeah, the full art foil.
It's a shame it's going to tie to my equally pretty Fatal Push that I totally didn't leave at home.
Yeah, that's fine. Goodbye, Endurance.
Go ahead.
Because we had one or more permanents going to the graveyard.
Yep.
Untap, untap, draw for the turn. It's just like, how is that here? All right. Sorry.
Take your time.
I've got a potentially really cool turn here if I can line it up. I don't know if I can, which is kind of a shame. Oh, no, I can. This is still pretty cool. Oh, what if I do it next turn?
I like that idea. Not doing something really cool.
Now you're making me want to do the cool thing.
Oh, don't let me change your plans.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You already used Fatal Push. How many cards do you have in hand right now?
4.
4 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the worst? I wonder if I need to protect this creature. Or if I can just get something cooler going on. Tireless Provisioner.
Mm-hmm.
For 3 mana.
Yep.
Island Landfall Trigger.
Sure.
Got any treasures over there on your side?
Do I?
Yeah.
I do.
Thank you for lenses. Yeah, I'm going to do the cool play.
Okay.
So I'm going to sack this and a blue for a Neoform.
Ooh, okay.
Sack, and this is the thing. It's just like, how much do I value the Tireless Provisioner?
Yeah.
But I don't think I value it more than a 5/5 Questing Beast.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah. And your board right now can't really deal with it.
No, little anemic here.
Yeah. Any moment now. There's the times you cut to the card you want. There's the time.
These lands archetypes, no matter what version you're running, are a little intense on the shuffle. Oh, I don't like that look you got. You either ate a very sour candy, or you just stumbled on a different 4-drop.
No. Where's my questing beast?
Oh.
This happens in tournament play all the time.
Yep.
Oh my god. Did I not put you in this deck? I don't have a single 4-drop.
Is Questing Beast not in the deck? Questing Beast is my deck.
Why is
I don't know
Questing
why I
Beast
said
not in my
that.
deck? Alright, quick question. Neoform.
It has to be exactly 4. If you want
to be exactly
we
4.
can rewind that
I
if you
literally
want.
can't. Yeah, I literally
that's
can't do
fine.
that turn. That's so
fine.
awkward.
Serge, I would not normally lean in on these. Even on your list that you've posted, you don't have a questing beast.
Why do I have a Questing Beast in this list?
In fact, the only one that you do have on your list that is a 4-drop is Huntsmaster of the Fells, which is also not in your
Which
deck.
is not here today. I didn't put Questing Beast in this deck. That's a mistake. You can see, because that was the correct play, was to have a 5/5 and start trundling in.
Yeah.
Well then, I have a treasure token.
Yeah. It was already randomized. We're good.
Pass. Oh my goodness.
Drop.
It's fine. This tireless practitioner's provisioner is going to get me there.
I'm going to add a green.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to activate my Knight of the Reliquary,
Yep.
sacking this. So I got a green floater.
Yeah, this is such a beautiful combo. I love the synergy between these two cards.
I'm going to get a strip.
Let's go!
Trigger.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you've got the Ramen Up Excavator in hand.
Yeah. I'm going to strip your Wasteland.
Yep.
Then I'd like to activate my Deathrite Shaman. Exile the Wasteland. Yeah, there you go. It's always helpful when somebody has played this archetype and they know when
Yeah,
they're getting
yeah.
screwed. Yeah. To add a green.
Yeah. You haven't played a land for the turn. The strip's coming back, isn't it?
Yeah, I just got to see if I'm stripping you 2 more times or once.
How many times can you possibly strip me in a turn?
That's a dangerous question to
I know,
ask in
I
this
know, I
matchup.
know, I know.
If I play that, 3. No, I'm going to be a good boy. I'm going to use a 3 for a Ramanap.
Yep,
Going to replay the strip.
yep.
Add a white mana. I'm going to strip your Cinderglade.
That one hurts to get back. Yep.
I'm going to use the white mana that I'm floating to cast this totally definitely a Swords to Plowshares that I didn't forget at home.
Oh, this is a
Targeting your-
devastating turn. I'm up to 23.
And then I'll go to combat.
Yeah,
I'd like to attack with my snake.
I'm at 21.
Go ahead.
I'm in a world of trouble. All right, let's crack the treasure, cast a Courser of Krufix, see if we can get back into this game. Chain Lightning off the top would be great if I had a red source. Might be a short game here. We'll see what happens. Pass. There's only so many more shenanigans he can. Oh no, it's
That's
not
a
true.
dig guy.
That's a dang lie.
I am going to think about my life for a second.
Fair.
Do you have a land?
I have a Cinderglade.
That's
I have a Cinderglade.
unnecessarily mean question.
No, it's fine.
I'm going to play strip.
Yep.
I'm going to add a green.
Yep.
I am going to strip your Beseiju.
Yep.
I would like to exile your Beseiju to add another green. I'm going to use 2 green and a white to play Renegade Rallier. Renegade Rallier. It's going to bring back a strip to strip that.
You have another mana floating.
I have another mana floating. I don't know if I'm doing anything with it, but I will go to combat.
Yeah.
I will attack you with my Knight of the Reliquary
Yeah.
for 4.
Should we just go to game 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's-
Oh man, I don't know what hurts more, getting strip locked or not having Questing Beast in my deck.
always bring a Questing Beast.
Always bring a Questing Beast.
There are 2 green creatures that no matter what kind of green deck I build, I've started to bring Questing Beast, and Springleaf Avenger.
I got one of those two in this deck.
Writes down. See, information, information. There we go.
How did I miss Questing Beast?
I don't know.
Man.
I actually have started associating that card with, well, surely it's not a Questing Beast, and then you'll play it.
Yeah. So, I mean, the thing is, I'm playing Green Sun, Eldritch Evolution, and Neoform, all of which benefit highly from having threats distributed throughout your whole mana curve.
Yeah.
And missing a 4-drop, I wanted to have Huntsman in the list originally,
Yeah.
but I couldn't track down a card.
Yeah.
It's so weird, right? Like, in a format like Highlander, because you have the access to the whole range of cards available to Magic, you're like, it's not really reasonable to own every card.
No.
So you got these weird windows of like, all right, I got a bunch of the old cards, I got a bunch of the new cards, and a bunch of the in-between are kind of gets a little patchier, right?
Or you feel like you own a card because you've played it.
Like, where's my Mutavault gone?
Exactly. And then all of a sudden it's gone. And you don't realize it because Huntmaster is one of these cards where it kind of had this dip where it wasn't seeing as much play.
Yeah.
But now, because the format is in a bit of a different spot where it's like, actually, yeah, 2 bodies, some life, that seems pretty
The
strong.
ability to shoot every now and then.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Good luck to you, my friend.
Luck.
All right, I'm going to start with a Windswept Heath. We're going to crack it right now for a Taiga, which is the green-red dual. I'm going to shortcut a little bit here. Bird of Paradise.
Yep.
And I will pass to you.
Marsh Flats. Go ahead.
Oh, the timing was almost perfect. Well, this is a much better start for me. You don't have to turn 1 Death, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that card. Turns out, Deathrite Shaman. Good.
Yeah.
Really
well,
good.
there's a risk in the strategy you played last game of like taxing your own mana base with Knight of Reliquary. I've definitely almost locked myself out of a game before. And that's sort of what I was trying to play into was like, hey.
Yeah, we don't have access to 4 Savannas or 4 Bayous or whatever that other, legacy decks with Knight might have, so you do kind of have to keep tabs on that.
Oh, this is... No. I'm just going to play a Ketria Triumph and say go.
Draw. How much of a bully do I want to be?
You got Fast Bond? Pop off.
No. I had a play where I could effectively... I could have the board with 0 permanents.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's actually good.
Yeah.
Because I like my cards. I'm going to play basic planes.
You playing Smallpox? Like, what are you doing?
No, that's the thing. It requires me... I have to dump my hand to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to fetch and find a... I think just a Bayou. Find a Bayou and play Lotus Cobra.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
You're not the only mean one.
Oh.
Chain Lightning, Wasteland. Yeah. So Chain Lightning is going to destroy Lotus Cobra. I've got this Wasteland to take out your Bayou.
Yep.
And then I will say a go.
Okay, well now...
We're back in the same position if you want to salt the earth, right?
Yeah, yeah. And not just for spite.
Yeah. I mean, it might be the best play because you have... Hey, I cut your deck for the first time.
Yay. Finally, the curse is broken.
Did I help?
No,
I'm sorry.
that's okay. These things happen. Woodland Cemetery pass. Go ahead.
All right, untap. Draw for the turn. Green, green, and 1. Eldritch Evolution, sacking the bird.
Yep.
I'm going to go get my own Ramanap Excavator.
Yep.
Replay the Wasteland from my land. I'll slow it down a little bit here. So let's get the Ramanap Excavator. I swear it's in my deck. Oh, could you imagine?
Questing Beast, defensible. This one, I don't know.
All right, so Ramanap Excavator is here. I'm going to replay Wasteland, and I'm going to destroy your... that's a woodland cemetery?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'll just go through the motions here. Yeah, yeah. Graveyard order is impeccable. And say go.
Verdant Catacombs.
Yep.
I'm going to fetch. Down to 18, and then down to 16. I'll get an overgrown tomb. In order to cast this totally real Fatal Push, I'm going to Fatal Push your Ramanap Excavator.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer. Go ahead.
Tap for blue, cast Preordain.
Yep.
Yeah, I like both of those cards. I'll leave top, draw in that order. Preordain into my graveyard. And then I'm going to play at Jetmir's Garden into play tap. You're fine. And say go.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I am going to play a strip mine. I am going to strip your Ketria Triome.
Ketria? Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going to play... I think I need to get something off the ground. I'm going to play a Finhorn Elves,
Sure.
and then I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. Otawara Saurian City is in play. I'm going to use it to cast a Tireless Tracker.
Okay, okay.
Say go. I mean, it was better when I could cast it and play a land, but you know how it goes. Totally Real Swords of Plowshares here.
Oh, God. I think I can leave that for later. I'm going to play a Courser.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Yep. Elvish Visionary, or no, pardon me, Elvish Mystic off the top? Yeah.
I'll pass.
Untap, untap, draw for the turn. Oh, that's a cool draw. Land, it's a Verdant Catacombs. May I have a clue token, please?
I think I got one.
Thank you. I'll attack.
No blocks.
I'll crack a clue.
Sure.
To draw a card and put a +1/+1 counter on Tireless Tracker.
Yep.
So I'll hit you for 4.
Down to 12.
Say go.
Drop.
Third health. Sorry to laugh.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll float a white.
Yeah.
Actually, I might need that black mana. Float a white, and I'll add a green and cast
Crop rotation.
this crop rotation that
totally
I
real.
left it at home.
Yeah.
You've heard this before. I'll sack this Plains.
Yeah. All right, you've already stripped me.
Yeah, here comes the tectonic edge. I'm going to grab Savannah.
So that gains you a life.
Yeah.
Puts you up to 13.
Not
And just because the graveyard is relevant, we'll scoot in a little bit
Yeah,
here.
I'll pile it up after I've shuffled here. Graveyards in this matchup get large and in charge.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. Okay. So top card revealed. It's another elf.
A lot of elves in your lands deck here.
Yep. I swear they're good. This one's actually very good, but not for here. I'm starting to lose this race. I'm going to use the white and 2 to cast Renegade Rallier.
Yeah, you've lost the land.
Yep.
I like it.
And I'll get back this Marsh Flats. So I gain 1.
Yep. You still haven't played a land, you're trying to fetch it away?
Yeah, I'm going to fetch.
Yeah, you lose a life, gain a life.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
So you stay at 14.
Fetch the Marsh Flats. Find. I think I still want this. So I will lose 1, gain 1.
Then lose
fetch,
2
but
because
then
it's
I lose 2.
untapped.
Come on. I haven't played my land for the turn yet.
Yeah, so Temple Garden in play untapped. This is a big turn. This is a lot of tutoring.
Yeah, a lot of lands. Come on, Temple Garden.
Do you want me to cut or not cut?
No, yes, please cut.
Yeah, cut? All right.
God,
Let's
yes.
see if-
Anytime my opponent doesn't cut my deck, I panic.
All right, let's see if I cut you to the land. Another elf? Oh, Siege
Siege
Rhino.
Rhino, my favorite elf. I'm going to play an Elvish Mystic.
Yeah,
And then I'm going to attack you for 2.
I go to 17.
Go ahead.
I'll go to 16 and crack this Verdant Catacomb to get I want it to be a green land that enters play tapped. I have to stop and read all of these triomes.
Murmuring Bosk.
No, I'm not playing it.
Sapseed Forest.
So far, Sheltered Thicket is is in the lead, or Cinderglade. I don't have any basics right now. But if there's another green triome I could hit, that'd be kind of cool and good. All right, do you fancy yourself more of a Cinderglade or Sheltered Thicket kind of man?
I think it's probably better for you to get the Cinderglade.
Yeah. So
Just keep the Cycler in your hand.
or in the deck.
Yeah. Come on, Siege Rhino.
You had to cast it next turn.
Yeah, but I'm slowly getting drowned in clue advantage.
You have 2 cards in hand?
Yep.
Oh, if I get an untapped one, I can draw off it, but that's fine. It's probably better for it to be untapped. Or, you know what I mean.
Just guaranteed to have good mana.
Yeah, draw for the turn. That's a phenomenal draw. You have 2 elves, 3 lands. Wow, what a draw. Trying to think what the best way to do this is. It's Wrenn and 6 is the card I drew.
Yep.
The one that I famously on the North 100 podcast said would be bad. Yeah, I was like, man, these abilities don't seem very good.
I remember it. I believe the conversation that Jeremy and I were having at the time was, is this the best Planeswalker of all time?
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, is it good?
Like, how often is 1 damage gonna? You're like, it's 2 mana, Serge. Anyways, yeah, Wrenn and 6, get my Wasteland back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut your black source.
Sure.
So first off, I play Wasteland. I get a second clue here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 power.
3. I have 4 power untapped.
Yeah. So attacking in with my Tireless Tracker is probably not a good call.
Not the best.
Not the best. Can I protect? I can't protect it. I did cut you from black at the cost of losing it, which is kind of awkward. But I catch you from black. I mean, I think that's fine. I think if we treat that as a... I mean, I do get to kill your best creature if you do attack.
I still have to
clear
commit to an attack.
Yeah, you don't, yeah, and that gives me a chance to clear your Courser, which I think is worth it. If I cut you from black and kill Courser for you to deal with red and 6, yeah, I think I'm happy with that trade. I'll pass.
Yeah, you know what I'm drawing.
Yep.
And if I had a way to get rid of this, I probably would have done it last turn. Yeah.
Questing Beast.
Found the Questing Beast.
Oh man, it was in your deck all along. No wonder I couldn't tutor for it.
Do I want to give this up? You have how many cards? So
In
many?
hand?
Yeah.
4.
Bad is it? If you have a bolt, it's pretty bad. If I play Wingus and Dingus, which is the 2 cards in my hand, it's also pretty bad. And you get to draw a card. I could just play 1. Yeah, I'll go to combat.
Okay. Yeah, I will.
Yeah, red and 6.
Yeah, I'll block Courser Crufix.
Sure. So Courser dies.
Yep.
Ren dies. I'll tap 2 and play a Sylvan Library.
It's very good.
And then I'll pass.
I will crack a clue. Putting a +1/+1 counter here and drawing a card. Untap, untap, draw for the turn. Land clue. 5 mana, Nissa Who Shakes the World.
Yep.
Just playing standard over here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and untap this. Actually, we're going to untap the Taiga.
Yep.
So it's got 3 +1/+1 counters on it. Now it's my intention to go to Rumble a Clock over here. We have 5. Oh, you'll have Questing Beast next turn. And it has Vigilance. All right, I'll attack for 8 damage.
I go to 4.
And I'll say go.
Shutting off my... I guess this is technically not revealed.
Yeah, but
I mean,
we knew what it
know
was,
it's-
yeah. So we don't get to know what the next card is. Sylvan Library.
Oh. Oh, that's a bit of a... Maybe a game changer? Put these 2 back. Draw this 1 card. It's a little late, though. Need that to block.
Here's the Questing Beast.
Combat.
Yeah.
Attack Nissa.
No blocks.
Yep.
So it goes to 3.
Natural Order.
Oh!
Sacrificing this Renegade Rally.
Oh, you played me.
Well, I don't know how good this will actually be. Which is a weird thing to say when you're casting a Natural Order.
No, you're at 4.
Yeah, I believe I am getting Titania.
Yeah, gets you a land back, gets you a second blocker. That's pretty elegant.
Titania is going to get me back a strip. I am going to immediately strip your Taiga.
The creature, yeah. I'll pay to
Sure.
crack a clue, draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter there. That's fine.
So because a land I control went to the graveyard,
Yep.
I get a 5/3 elemental.
Yep. Yes, you do.
And I'm going to pass.
What a game we've got. Untap, untap, untap. Draw for the turn. It's impossibly spicy. Field of the Dead. Second clue. 7 or more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast, play green, green. Mm-hmm. My own Sylvan Library.
Okay.
And then, +1 from Nissa.
Mm-hmm.
Untap Cinderglade.
Yep.
With 3+1/+1 counters on it.
Yeah.
Declare my attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So this is currently a 6/5 and a 3/3.
I'm going to double block your Tireless Tracker.
All right, remember how you said there's 2 green cards you put in every deck these days? I will ninjutsu in Springleaf Avenger on the land for lethal.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. We're going to game 3.
Oh, yeah.
We got ourselves a series.
How can you not get romantic about Canadian Highlander? That's just good, clean. God. And even if that doesn't attack me, like... Sorry, I'm just thinking of like all the implications of ninjutsu on a green creature in a deck with landfall, and you're returning land creatures. Mm-hmm. Ooh. God.
I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah.
I might just have a powerful magic story, lined up.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I think maybe I shouldn't actually slam into Ren 6. But because I have Sylvan Library, it can theoretically let me catch up in card advantage. And I'm not that worried about things that challenge the board, except for a Planeswalker that doubles your mana and then also pumps out 3/3s with haste.
Yeah,
that's scary.
It's not a little different from the board there. Mm-hmm. I like clearing Ren 6 there. Not even not necessarily as the person on this side, but I can just attrition your board so hard. And your Courser is giving me information on what I could tax, resource-wise too. Obviously, having the Sylvan Library does change that math a little, but I'm feeling very strong in that game to either wasteland you or kill one of your mana dorks and just slowly attrition you out.
Like, it's not good either way.
That's fair.
That said, at that point, I don't actually have that many lands anyways.
Yeah.
Right? And if I build to the board, if I play my expensive spells first and build to the board, and keep the Courser actually lets me combat the Ren 6.
Yep.
And if I can successfully get rid of it, then it lets me, come back from 0 lands a bit easier, especially with Sylvan Library, because that's a combo.
It gives you just a ton of card advantage, right?
Hard decisions, but hopefully game 3 will make things a lot easier.
I've got a flavor fail in my hand. I'm going to mull here. Ren 6 and Ren 7 side by side. No.
No.
I'll go down to 6.
I will keep this.
God, what an awkward party that would be.
Yeah, running into your X. We're going to get eaten up by Vorthoses in the comments. You're good. It sounds weird to say this as the deck with natural order, but I think your deck's ability to go bigger is kind of terrifying.
I've got a really good late game inevitability.
Yeah.
Man, what do I pitch here? I might regret that instantly, but so it goes. All right.
I don't see why. All right. Good luck.
Yeah.
Zernorb Fastbond. No. I'm going to play a Marsh Flats. I'm going to crack it for a Savannah. Going down to 19. I'll play an Arbor Elf.
Sure.
And you can go. Arboreal Elf.
So drawn for the turn. I'm going to cast this Once Upon a Time for free.
Sure.
The timing's really weird on this because part of me is thinking, let the game develop and make it my first spell and play lands. But if I get into a 1-drop, then there's a lot of information here.
Yeah.
Creature or land? I'm pretty happy I cast this one I did.
Sometimes I forget about that card, mostly because how could it exist? You know? It's like, oh yeah. Huh.
Choices. Don't talk to me about choices.
Okay.
Reveal E-Witness. Pardon me, Eternal Witness. All right. Ah! I'm going to play this Jetmir's Garden and then pass.
Draw. Wasteland. I'm going to tap this for a green, untap it, tap it for a white, and 1 to play Knight of the Reliquary.
Oh, good start.
Go ahead.
Untap, draw. Needed some spice right there to maybe keep up with what you're about to do to me.
Coder is real gross.
Yeah.
Real gross.
Lands is such an interesting archetype because you're obviously green. You're always green. But after that, it gets tough because you can play every single color in lands, right?
Yeah.
Black gets you Entomb, it gets you Gitrog, it gets you just so many tutors. White gets you Knight of the Reliquary, it gets you like creature selection. Blue gets you Wargate, Holborough, land bounces and stuff like that. It's red gets you Scapeshift.
Yeah. I recently spent a whole month just playing lands mid-range decks,
Nice.
just different color combos.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get the like, oh, I played Dork into Ramanap, and that feels samey, but that's okay because that means you're winning.
Yeah.
But even the divergent paths and deck building, they all feel so different and
They play
good,
totally
just good.
differently. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a forest and then cast Sylvan Caryatid. Can't wasteland this, brah.
That's true.
Go.
That's true.
As long as you don't also have Lotus Cobra. If it's not game 1 all over again.
Well, that's kind of interesting. Wow, that card's annoying.
The Sylvan Caryatid?
Yeah. I think I'm just going to pay 1. Is this bad?
Oh, I love lands decks.
This might be bad.
Go with me on this journey.
The journey in which it's bad?
Lands decks is really hard to pilot, right?
Yeah, the
Like
sequencing's
really
tough.
hard to pilot, right?
Yeah. Blue decks, you just play Ancestral Recall.
Yeah, just draw a bunch of cards, counter stuff.
Yeah.
It's like pass, go.
Combo, you just do arithmetic.
Yeah.
This kind of deck, it's
There's
just
so
like,
many lines.
because like this turn could make or break the
Yeah.
match. I think I should just play Kasali Pride Mage and go to combat. No, not go to combat.
Okay.
I think I'm going to crack this.
Okay, okay.
I'm going to find a Temple Garden.
Interesting. All right.
And then untapped. And then I'll
Yep.
tap the Temple Garden to play
Oh,
Ignoble Hierarchy.
God, this is going to get beefy.
I think I just need to build as much to the board
Sure.
as possible.
There's a terrifying line where you just like wasteland, turn it into strip mine. Like,
I was thinking about that.
yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh,
then I can't build enough.
Yeah. Oh, I knew you were thinking about that.
Go ahead.
All right, untap, draw for the turn.
Like, I also just think attacking for 6 with Knight of the Reliquary is pretty good.
Yeah, that's very, very scary. Don't like that.
Nope.
You're good. What do I do here to not die? So next turn you can do the exact same thing to me. And if, God forbid, you develop into like strip mine, Ramanap strip mine, or Crucible strip mine or something.
I wouldn't do that to you.
That's it. Don't lie to me. Don't you patronize me.
Sorry, fine, I will.
In a second.
I will.
Yeah. What do I do? How do I live through this? I don't have a good answer. Spoilers. I don't have a good blocker. And I'm about to lose all of my lands. So, I think what I do is I play Misty Rainforest.
Okay. I mean, it might just be operating off the information I have, but
Yeah.
I actually don't hate Misty Fetch.
Get Eternal Witness, get Misty back. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about
it's
it.
not that bad.
Yeah, because I get to hold it and like I think I leave Forest up and like tap this way because I'm not blocking with Sylvan Caryatid anyways.
Are you blocking with Eternal Witness?
I block with Eternal Witness, right? And then I have Fetch land in hand, Forest up. I know one Wasteland gets rid of a land. And at the very least I untap with 2 if not 3 mana because I get another land to play after that. So it's like that was line 1 I was thinking of, and you don't know the other 4
Well, I
cards
just
in my
don't know
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other question is, what do I fetch for? Maybe a basic island? That's kind of cute.
Does make it a little bit worse if you get basic. If you get basic island, I guess you're timeless. You're going to Eternal Witness for that. Well, on the
And then
Eternal
you can cut
Witness
me
line,
from green or whatever. Yeah. I'll get a trop.
Sure.
So we're going to crack this. I'm going to fetch for a tropical island. Eternal Witness is going to come into play and return the Misty Rainforest. This is like the weirdest reverse time walk I've ever done to myself. You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, I'm playing not to lose here and trying to get a setup turn. So there's the tropical island. Tap it. Return Misty Rainforest in my hand with Eternal Witness.
Yep.
And pass back. See how much damage you can do to me this turn.
Ideally infinite.
Oh, are you that close?
No.
Oh, okay. Pardon me.
Stupid hexproof.
Why do you keep trying to kill it? You got a perfectly valid target right here.
Blowing up all your lands is a bit of a harder deal when I know you have land drops to make and a hexproof mana dork, and I can't fully get the job done. I don't entirely hate doing this, though. Well, I kind of hate doing this.
That's fair.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm going to wasteland your. That was a Misty Rainforest in your hand?
There's a Misty Rainforest, green-blue fetch. So I've got a garden, which is green-red, and I've got a trop, which is green-blue.
I'm going to hit your Tropical Island.
Okay. Tropical Island is in my graveyard.
With Revolt active, I'm going to cast this. Definitely a Fatal Push
All
to
right.
your Eternal Witness.
Yeah, Eternal Witness dies.
Combat.
Yeah.
Attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Whew, I'm at 12.
And then second main, I'm going to play an Outland Liberator.
Okay.
2 Bosleys for the price of 1. Go ahead.
Remind me what that one does, please.
It's literally a Kasali Pride Mage on the front, and then it turns into a 3/3 Kasali Pride Mage. But when it attacks, I can blow up an artifact or enchantment you have.
Have you introduced like the day-night to this? What is
I have
this?
introduced the day-night to this.
Daybound. If a player casts no spells. Well, that's bad. Nightbound. Yeah, this card's sick. That's a very good mid-range card.
Mm-hmm.
All right, untap. This is where I draw the answer to everything. I'm shocked that that wasn't the answer to everything. Can I do any shenanigans from that? Hello, this is me in the tank. The fact that you have double Kasali Pride Mage is very uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
It makes me very unhappy. Hey, do you have another removal spell in hand?
2.
Really?
Yeah.
Why you gotta be like that?
Why do you think I'm being so upset that you got a hexproof mana dork?
Does he really have the removal spell, or is he faking it?
Every time you ask if I have stuff in my hand, have
You're
I
always
ever
gonna- you're
lied
gonna
to you?
I don't know.
I know, that's
Yeah,
great.
that's the worst part. Neoform.
Okay.
Thank God you got rid of this 3-drop. I would have had any hits. So neoforming away my Sylvan Caryatid. So normally I'd get Course of Crufix here, but you have a little bit of redundancy to deal with it,
A
right?
couple of these guys.
Honestly, Tireless Provisioner might be the best hit, which
Yeah.
is kind of incredible.
I don't hate Provisioner into land drop.
Yeah, I've got a fetch land, so that's into Treasure, which is kind of great. Ramanap doesn't have, Ramanap lets me rebuild from that wasteland, so I could Ramanap replay Trop,
Yep.
but then I'm just dying to,
Yeah. Ramanap if you have a follow-up, like if you have another thing to play to the board.
no, I don't.
Provisioner is good if you only have that land.
Provisioner's good if I only have that land, yeah.
Uro if you're feeling feisty.
Well, Uro, no,
Just dies and ramps you.
it's not big enough. I have this Kazandu Mammoth, but it's not big enough to
Yeah.
deal with this situation.
Yeah, this knight is huge.
It's you got a chonky boy is what you've got. Oh, Endurance. No, it doesn't do anything.
It makes my knight small.
It does make your knight small.
Yeah, that's not nothing.
Makes your knight a 4/4 when it attacks. You know what? Endurance might be the play here. Yeah, we're going to put in Endurance and get you to shuffle your graveyard away.
Okay.
Because then if you've got any kind of graveyard recursion, it gets rid of your wasteland.
Yeah.
You can, of course, just tutor for it again with Knight of the Reliquary, but that's taking a turn off from hitting me,
Yeah.
which I love.
Yeah. I think right now this knight's in smash face duty.
Oh, and it gets a +1/+1 counter.
Oh, okay.
So this is actually a 4/5, which makes it larger than your knight currently,
Yeah.
which I'm happy about. Any interest in cutting? Okay, we're going to play the Misty that you know about and say go.
Definitely an Abrupt Decay. Most certainly an Abrupt Decay.
Oh, you did have a removal spell in hand. You didn't lie to me.
Combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I have an effect.
Oh.
So I'm going to crack this Misty,
Yeah.
going down to 11 to flash in a Snapcaster Mage.
Okay.
We're going to get a Volcanic Island here. Now the only question is, I can actually trade favorably with your Knight of the Reliquary, which is currently a 2/2.
Yep.
Which seems very spicy, actually.
Not bad.
All right, so I'll end up taking 5 here.
Yep. We go to 6.
We're in a bit of trouble, but honestly, clearing Knight is huge.
And then I'm going to pass after that.
God, what's my out?
Well, All my creatures are 2/2s.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can punch through a blocker, right?
Yeah.
Which is bad for Serge. Draw. Let's go ahead and cycle the Sheltered Thicket.
Okay.
Steam Vents. And Sago. Get ready to go to 1 here.
Basics 1. Combat. Attack you for 5.
Go to 1.
Go to 1. Pass. So we start the turn now at night because I played no spells.
Oh, yeah, okay, okay.
So now Outland Liberator is turning into Frenzied Trap Breaker.
All right. Draw for the turn. All right, let's see what we can draw. Got the Electrolyze.
Okay.
And I think my best bet's there and there.
Yeah.
Ha! Oh!
Zuranor?
No. I actually have a really cool hand, but I'm dead. Red and 6 and red and 7! In the hand again! I have to concede. It'd be too awkward.
Yeah, now you have to concede.
Here.
Yeah, you have to concede.
Thank you for the games.
Thank you for the game.
Yo, what a series!
Holy smokes. Yeah. I mean, I think that pretty well showcased a couple of things. One, these decks are brutal to each other, right? Like we had a game where it was turn 5 and we only had 2 lands apiece or whatever.
Yeah.
And they are hard.
Oh my
There's
god.
so many lines.
There's so many lines.
Yeah. And I guess the third, like, you can go as high as stuff like Field of the Dead and the Nissa, or as low as these tiny little beaters.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised with just how low and how aggressive your deck was.
Yeah.
Little tip for people watching at home, recommend you put Questing Beast in your green decks.
Yeah. I was going to ask, and not on the topic of 4-drops, because you have the Triome, the Jetmir's Garden, I guess.
Yeah.
Have you thought about adding Omnath?
So I want to make the 4-color Omnath Elemental deck and go all in Elementals, Risen Reef, all those shenanigans, because I think that's really cool. So yes, I have considered it. I don't own one, and I can't keep putting an order into Card Kingdom every single week. I can't afford it.
Yeah.
I've already done that the past 3 weeks, all right?
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
Yeah, the pandemic took 2 years out of me buying Magic cards, and I'm catching up at an unsustainable rate currently, okay?
Yeah, no, I feel you. It's wild being like, oh God, I used to draft 3 times a week, twice a week or whatever,
and you just acquire
where are my
cards, right? Yeah, just
Yeah.
casually going to your LGS and like, oh, what's in the case? Yeah, I'll grab this while I'm there.
Yeah, but thankfully you were able to make those orders because of the support that we receive over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, which is my way of thanking them, and I'm going to thank everybody else as well for watching the North 100 Showdown. I've been Wheeler. This has been Serge.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks again. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.